All right, we're back. I was able to finish up, based on what we had done, finish up what is required for this week. So I'm going to start out with that. So here's what you need to do. We already did the point at plant, in which we looked at it both with and without outliers, annual trending, and created the tables, and also reevaluated the priorities by class code. In this video, we'll be doing it for Madison. For Poinet, we did class code 3076, I believe, and we found three priorities to recommend. And so you want to provide that and plus your information. I'm going to do the other class code for Poinet, and then we will shift gears and go to Madison. And then all you need to do then is update your table of contents, though you do not have to upload anything for that this week. And then provide a detailed outline of your technical report. I mean, it's something I've been asking you guys to be thinking about and doing. In a past video, I gave my detailed for at least the intro, and then it said how you come up with the objectives. The objectives are reflected in the methods. The methods create the design or format of how you're going to deliver your results. So put that all together. And your table of contents should help for that. So this is what's posted, and I have the table. And the other thing I was thinking about is we can really shrink it down, since for when we're doing the class code cause stuff, we only need these two, really. I'm just trying to make things easier for you. So that is that. Back to it, huh? So this is where we left off. Let's see. This would be repetitive motion. So I need to put that in there. If you'll recall, that's what we did. Yep. This was cut, puncture, scrape. I didn't do this one yet. Cut, puncture, scrape. I'll make that a little bit bigger. And I mean, again, I don't want to mess around too much with this stuff. One thing we could do before you upload it, although that's not going to look great, is it? I suppose I could clear this out. Okay. And get rid of the coloring because it's weird. So when you bring this over to the sheet, you could do something like this. Okay, the outliers are removed. Outliers removed. Yeah, something like that. Okay, everybody, is that clear for everyone? That was cut, puncture, scrape. This is manual material handling. I took that because we're just doing the outliers removed. And I should spell it out. Manual material handling. That's better. Yeah, that actually looks better, doesn't it? Huh. Kind of liking it. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here yet. That might be something I do later. And this is where I could shrink that stuff down. So I'm still going to use these big tables. I'm just saying for you, you could do something like this if you wish. Okay, I'm just opening it up a little bit because it's going to mess anything down below, but there's nothing down below, so it didn't mess with it. All right, let's get to it. So before we did 3076. Now what we want to do is 3179. So I'm going to go back to the Poinet outliers removed. Actually, I should put that in here. So outliers removed. And copy this to a new tab. It's taking longer now because my document's getting really big, and when I'm doing this while I'm recording, it kind of gets messed up. Shrink that down up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to move this down here to to the end. This is going to be 22. This is poi, and this is 3179, right? I think. I'm going to have to look. 3179. Oh, I got to make this bigger so you guys can see. All right, so I'm going to sort it by class code and remove everything that's not 3179. So we go to data, we go to filter, we go to class code, and we go A to Z. And now I'm looking for 3179. Oh, geez, that went really fast. Oh, shoot. There we go. Delete 3179 to right here. And delete. Okay. What are we down to? We are now down to 33 total, 33 total, 33 total. Yep. So let's resort our causes. And for that, I have to hit sort. I got to go to RPN. I got to do largest to smallest. I'm going to watch, see how it changes. Whoa. Huh. So repetitive motions number 1 now. These should still be, yeah, they still are correct. Let's see, what is this? So top 4, I think maybe top 2, top 1, or top 2. Let's see what top 2 does. So I can add one more line. I can go top 2. Why does that font look so huge? It's supposed to be 9, but it's 10. I'll just kind of do that. Turn that into 9. So top 2 equal this plus this. Okay. Let's get these all corrected. Percent, dollar amount, currency rather. Get rid of the pennies, another percent. All right, let's see what the top 2. And the reason I'm looking at the breakdown. See, this one is 0.11, this is 0.03. So, and then that one's 0.09. Really, it may only be repetitive motion. It really may. Let's see what this is. So this will be equal this small number divided by this small number. 66 isn't bad for 2. And then I'll copy that. 79. Yeah, top 2. I think I will attempt the top 2. I don't know if I'm going to keep the top 2. This is just for 3179, excuse me. Right? Okay, that's what we're going to do. Although I need to update all this other stuff just so we can see how 3179 reacts to everything. Everything else should be good. We didn't do with outliers, so I'm going to delete that information. We're just going to do without, because that's what we did for that one. All right, let's update these. So select data, edit, change the Y values, make sure we get on the proper page, and we'll do 18 through 23. Now this is going to be the tough one. We're going to have to look and see. Are we going to do... Ooh, that's ugly. Do we do through 23? Man, that's... 23 is kind of brutal. Isn't it? Do we have open claims? Got 2 of them. We didn't change the stuff down below, did we? We just have to keep 3179. So let's do this real quick. Delete. Delete. I should have done this right away. Delete. Not very many of them. Delete. All right. So now we have 4. And the sum. Let's go to bed. Got the most expensive claim here, I think. And 3179. What's the cause? Repetitive motion and 3 manual material handling. What were the top two? Okay, that's maybe why we're going to look at both of them. Not much there. Back up to here. Back up to the concern. Because there may be open claims and because stuff was taken out, I'm only going to 2022. So I have to do some major changes here. Wait, this one only goes to 2022. Weird. Edit. So Y values. Go to my proper tab. We're just going to do 18 through 22. That 0 is really weird. It's going to mess things up. And it messes things up by decreasing the R-square value. What? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Edit. That's why. Did you guys notice that when I did it? What an absolute disaster these two figures are. I'm not pleased with this. I'm gonna forge forward, but I don't know. Hopefully, when we start narrowing it down, it gets a little bit better. But this is horrible. All right, let's make sure that these things are all properly lined up. Actually, this should be equal to that. This should be equal to that. Okay, those updated. Is that still the integer of that? Yup. Is that the average? Yup. Okay. Happy with all that. So now what we need to do is we need to update this stuff. Likely going to be going with the annual averages. Okay, I'm sorry. That's driving me nuts. Okay, here we go. Estimated 4. And the amount, is it between 35 and 40? So I'll call it 37,000. Try to always be conservative. Go a little bit down. It's 37. Let's see. Outlier claim. Yeah, that's all done. So now we want to know what the change is. The change per year is less than 1. The R square is ugly. This amount is 5,611. This is also not good. So because of the really low R square, because it looks really bad, we're going to be using this as our wait, this is only 3076 right now. I'm sorry, this is only 3179. Yeah, not very encouraging, right? All right, let's go ahead and do it for repetitive motion, and then we'll do it for manual material handling. We'll see what happens. So highlight this, copy. This will be tab 23. We're going to turn the header row into a filter and filter by cause, right? Filter by cause, and repetitive motion, I believe, is what we're looking at. That was our number 1. Delete. Not a lot here. Not a lot here at all. Ugh. What do we got? Man, 10 claims. Do you see how it kind of just leaves it all in there? Now we got to go down here and only repetitive motion. Delete. This goes to 1. Because I'm doing that manually, that automatically updated. Upstate. All right, where are we? Is this us? Yep. So this is 23. And this is POI. And this is 3179. This is repetitive motion. If this doesn't work out, I don't know if I'm even going to look at the other one. I do not know. because I don't think the other one had much of anything with it. So let's go ahead and update our figures. Select data, edit, just the Y, get back on here. It's going to be 18 through 23. Hit OK. This one, select data, edit, just the Y values, and it's 18 through 22. Okay. Let's scroll down and let's scroll up. Let's see what we got here. Everything here already updated. It's not pretty. This, it's below 2. Got to go down to 1. The amount, though, for 24 is 30,000. That's crazy because the average is not 30,000. All hours removed, 1. It's that amount. The trend is less than 1. And the R square is 0.0135. Not good. This amount is 5174. You know where I got that? It's the slope. R square, not much better. 0.4078. It's because we get some zeros in there too. These are just too low. We have to go with the... this is going to be our recommendation. We have to. Don't color it green. I'm doing that again for effect so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's ugly. I mean, you look at the number of claims, and it really jumped up here in 2022. 2023 only had 1. We had 1 and 2. So yeah, 1 or 2, and the cost about 97. But if you look on here, we've had some expensive years. We've had some very inexpensive years. So I think that's a good compromise. So that is going to be, I'm going to change that to green, a recommendation. Okay. Now, let's go back to 379 and now 317. We're going to go back. We're going to try manual material handling. I don't know. I'm not excited about this one. Copy. There we go. Turn our header row into a filter by cause, and get rid of everything that's not manual material handling. I mean, I still think it's good to report like the point at by class code. I think that's good to have. I do. That's why we still do it. All right. Got 11, 11, and 11. All right. Everything's there. Let's... we got to go downstairs. Downstairs. Got to go down here. So we've got 3. Manual material handling. Delete. Just repetitive motion. I got to update this to 3. Okay. Now this should be updated right here. It is. That's all good. All right. Let's update our figures. So click on that. Select data. Edit just the Y values. Get to the proper tab. And it's 18 through 23. Okay. Let's see. This is supposed to be over here. And this is... I don't know if I'm going to do this one yet. And so I'm going to leave it for right now. Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, man. Not cool. Not cool. Is it because we had so many a while ago? Yeah. 2019 is why it's making the trend like that. It's ugly. All right, let's do this other one. Select data, edit, just the Y values, get on our tab, and through 22. Just 18 through 22. Hit OK, hit OK. Is that what it looks like? Eesh, not good. All right, let's fill it out. 1, there might be 1. And 0. That's what it says. 3 and whatever. This figure's less than 1. Oh, actually, it's -1. Because it's negative. So I'm gonna say I don't know. Just negative. What's the R square? 0.078. This one is negative 642 and 0.1139. Ugly. I honestly, I mean, because we have 3 outliers, I'm gonna keep it in. But it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. Barely worth it, you guys. But I'm gonna talk. But I want to include the outliers, so I'm going to include it. So we already have 5 priorities to recommend. This was manually too high from Poinette. But I don't think I'm gonna go any further. I mean, we can go back to this original Poinette. Outliers removed. It's kind of, I really think the top 2. I mean, look at this. So if we were to go down to 4484, they've got a few more claims than that. You know what? There may be some value there. There may be. Just looking at it. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? For this video, I'm going to do it for you, and then we can shift over to Madison. I know Madison doesn't have a lot, so we're going to copy this. This is an experiment. You may not need to do this. Kind of, where did it give me a... No. All right, so again, what do we do? Outliers are removed. Copy, paste, make it smaller. I turned it into a header row, and filter it. We're going to filter by class code first, and we're going to look at 4484. I think that's what it was. Yeah, 4484. Delete. Oh, it's everything. All right, let's blow it up. Let's take a look at it. All right, just 4484. Yep. And let's resort this. Where's sort? There you are. RPN, largest to smallest. Didn't really change. We'll check out manual material handling. That's all that I think is worth it. Let's take a quick look up here. Let's update these things. Oh, I got to go down here and do this. Do we have any 4? We don't. No outliers in 4484. Ooh, it's getting ugly already. It's already getting ugly. All right, so we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Go 0 and 0 and 0. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, I'm just kind of messing around here. So let's update this table. Select data, edit just the Y values, get into the right tab, and go 18 through 23. Uke. A big year in 2021, otherwise not great. Huge outlier in 2021. Let's do this one. Edit. Just want to do the Y values, get back on our tab. Believe this just goes through 22 though. 18 to 22. Did I do that on the other one? For some reason, I wonder if I did. Oh, wait. It was a different thing. Never mind. Never mind, everybody. Never mind. Okay, what did we switch to? Again, 2021 has a big bump. 2021. There's eight. Half of them are. Yeah, half of them are that year. Over half the overall. Whatever. Ugh. And that's just for 4484, you guys. I didn't even do the manual material hand. I'm gonna do it quick, and then I'm already not happy. Just so you guys know. All right. Cause Z. Just manual material handling. Delete. There are no outliers. Delete. I wonder if this automatically updated. I would think it would have, because yeah, it did, and it just is gross. We've had 3 years with zeros. We had a 2, a 3, and a 7, and it's saying the average is 2. Oh, I can live with that. For costs, we had a really high year, 0. What's 2023 looking like? 3,000? What happens if I bring it in to the mix? Oh, I suppose I have to. It got worse. It got worse. Ugh. It's. Ugh. So not liking this at all. Point at 4484. We did manual material handling. Because I did the work. You guys don't have to do it. I'm not happy with this at all. I didn't even fill it in because it's so horrible. Oh, what's the number? I'll put it in. What the hell? 4. What's this number? About 12,000? 0. Let's see. What's the slope? It's less than 1. R square 0.1504. And this is, oh, the slope, 921 and 0.0225. Okay. Whatever. 25 poi 4484 mmh. I'm going to make this one orange because I just don't know if I want to use it or not. Okay, we're done with point at. We've got 5 good, 5 decent recommendations here and 1 weak one. Okay. Save my work. All right, we're going to go to Madison now. So we got to go all the way back here. What was sheet 10? Nothing's there. I'm going to start Madison here then. So we're going to start with the detail cause, outliers included. Copy sheet. There we go. Paste. All right, this is going to be, I'm going to move this down here. This is going to be 26. And this is mad with outliers. Okay. And I'll have to come up with a new color for Madison. probably be red for the Badgers. Now, what do we have to do? First things first. We need to filter. And by site, where is it? Site. And we're going to get rid of everything that is not Madison. A lot of point at. Delete. Okay. So, only 4 open claims. That's interesting. And, okay, we've got lots of... So we have to rebuild some of the things that we had for the point at and we kind of took for granted. I'm going to save my work. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back over to poi. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to put it in L208. L208. Oh, geez. No, I don't want to put in L208. I want to put it right here. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. This needs to be made bigger. And let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. I'm going to clean this up a little bit here. No, this is Madison. Outliers included. All right. Let's see here. Okay, did this all come with it? It appears to have, let's bring this down here. Okay, now that's added. That looks good. We have to redo these. So we got to redo the tables. Let's see, total 77, 77, 77. And we'll have to, does this need to be resorted? It does. Data, sort, RPN, largest to smallest. Oops, I did rank. RPN, largest to smallest. Moved a little bit, but not the first two. The first two still remain pretty strong. We'll have to see when we take the outliers out what happens. And causes. Let's resort these. Uh-oh. Cancel. Okay, let's try that again. Highlight. Sort. So it did something here. It got rid of my thing here. So if I take that out, it says my data has headers, brings it up. But now what I have to use is column Z. Because column Z is RPN. I do largest to smallest, and that'll make it work. So it did move around a little bit. This isn't the end all be all. We're just kind of getting an idea of Madison. So let's go ahead and do Madison 18 through 23. Insert scatter plot. So this is our claims, claim numbers per year. And now we'll do paid, but we'll do 18 through 22. Okay. I need to get the X values added. Select, edit. Well, the name is total paid. The X values are 18 through 22. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's about damn time. Okay. Let's see here. I think I could select data, edit, name, count. Okay. Let's do the best fit line or the trend line. Add trend line, went to 2023, so I add a year and get the equation and the R squared. We'll add that in a moment. And then we'll do it for this one. Add a trend line. We got to do 2 years to get it out to 24. Equation and R squared. Jeez. That's crazy. Huh. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So in 2024, the estimated number is about 17. The amount is between 250 and 300. Remember, outliers are included here. I'm going to put it right in between. So I'm going to go 275. 275, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And as far as these other things go, I'll bring that up. So what's the slope? 1. It's 1.6, but as an integer goes, we'll go 1. The r square is 0.3083, which is not great. This slope is 45,651. The r square is not good, but not incredibly bad. All right, so that's Madison with outliers. Let's save this, and then we're going to copy this and bring it over to a new tab, and we're going to remove the outliers, and then we're going to reassess, and that's how we're going to build it. Okay, let's blow this up a little bit. We're going to data, filter by total paid. Largest to smallest. We only have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cut it. Bring it down below. As far as a number of outliers removed, I mean, it's actually somewhat a small amount. So we've got a total of 4, and the total paid is why did I do that? I want it to be right here. Okay, I have a feeling that's not right. That's really weird. Okay. Now for my outliers, because I'm removing outliers, yeah. Equal to 4. Equal to that much. But I think, oh, okay, good. And all these things updated, did they? Yep. 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 And open claims 3. Yep. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. 73 from Madison, 73, 73. Okay. Let's update this. Select data, edit just the Y values. Go to the proper tab. Make it there, it moved. Select data, edit Y values, get back on the tab. This one is just 18 through 22. Okay. Saw a little bit of movement there. We're still below 0.5. We're still below 0.5. Not great, right? All right. So this is equal to this. I'll drag it down. I gotta turn that into currency. And get rid of the pennies. Oh, remember this stuff? Remember what happened? So I gotta reset this stuff up. And then I have to do the portal thing. You guys are like, what was that? Yeah, I'm gonna show you again. Equal. Yeah. Equal. I mean, it's gonna be the same, you guys. And then I gotta portal over the new stuff. Open claims is this plus this. $0 claims is this. And then, did that stay in the same spot? That didn't matter, I don't think. No, that didn't matter. Okay, now I need to portal over from the other one. And then I'll click and drag it down, and then I'll fix the, this is all dollar value stuff. Currency. Okay. There's a change now. You see, that's what I was looking for. All right. That stuff stayed the same because we put in. Now we got to put in the new stuff. I already updated it, right? I thought I did. Yeah, I think I did. All right. 2024. What's the estimated count? Again, this is okay. This is Madison outliers removed. 16. And the total amount is, geez, it's right at 50. I'm going to say 50 just because it's a round number. And what is the trend? 1. The R square is 0.3274. Got a little bit better. This amount here is 6298. R square is 0.5058. A little bit worse. So this is 27. This is mad. What did I call it before? No outliers or outliers removed. Okay, and we can make you orange. Oh, we're gonna change it. We're gonna make it red for Madison. Well, I don't know what point at why I picked orange for that, but we'll go red. Red and white. All right, now we need to, okay, now with the Madison outliers removed, we need to reevaluate all this stuff. Let's see if the class code changed. So highlight it, data, sort by RPN, largest to smallest. Moved a little bit, but really 3076 dominates. I think that's going to be the only one we look at. I mean, I don't know. Such a drastic difference. And then that's half of that. 3179. 3076 seems to be the right thing. Let's sort this. Data, sort. It did it again. I had to check that off. I got to pick Z again. And largest to smallest. I don't know. This might be all we look at for this. Look at the totals. Just top 2. Let's see what top 2 is. Go insert. Top 2. Oh, that's right. I got to turn this into font size 9. All right, here we go. Equal 1 plus 2. Drag it across. Let's see, this is a percentage. This is a percentage. These are currency. Let's build that. Let's see what 2 out of 11. Under 20%. What? I don't know why it did that. Percentage. Shrink it down a little bit. Let's see what it equals to approximately. So that amount divided by the new subtotal. And get rid of these. I don't think it's going to be very good. 50. Copy and paste. 53. So I don't know. There's just not enough here, I think, to analyze. So we're going to focus on these two and see what we can get. Save your work. All right. So we're going to do cut, puncture, scrape, and manual material handling. Do we have any outliers down here? We have cut, puncture, scrape, but no MMH. Okay. That's interesting. Madison just has a lot less. I mean, we should do a side-by-side comparison between, you know, this stuff In 2023, psst, that's when I was there. So this is kind of my responsibility. I drove the numbers down best I could. Alrighty then. Stop bragging, you. We're gonna do first I'm gonna try to copy it over and then I gotta look back at it. Alright, let's copy, paste. I think we're only looking at 3079, isn't that correct? That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna go back down here and look at this quick. 3076. Okay, so we're gonna look at 3076. All right, so let's data filter 307. Oh, where is that class code? All right, that should be most of it. Click on that. So at this point, you guys are like, "Oh man, this is a lot of work. What are we doing?" We're trying to figure out, what we can tell management for. Let's focus here on this. We'll study it. We'll talk to the workers. We'll come up with definite changes to how work is being done. And then hopefully we can avoid these estimated losses in the future. That's what we're doing. And we're letting the numbers tell us what to look at. So 3076. We got to look down here. 3076 is all but one. Delete. Now we're down to 3. Okay, let's resort this. Does it need it? I don't know. Let's see. Is it going to do that stupid thing again? It didn't. Sort by RPN, largest to smallest. Oh, good. Okay, so it changed, but it's still cut, puncture, scrape, manual material handling. So let's update it with 3076 and see what happens. We do not have these numbers anymore because these were Madison. And now what we're looking at is Madison 3076. Outliers removed. Okay? Right? Madison 43, 307, 43, and 43. Everything's lining up. These things are still good. Let's do this. Select data. Edit. We'll just focus on the Y values for count. Okay, and now we'll do for the total paid, Y values only, get on the proper tab. I really like when it has the thing that you can use as a guide. I don't know why it doesn't always do that. Okay, go off and come back on. Not great. We kind of knew it wouldn't be great. This is 28. This is mad and 3076. If I haven't made it red yet. There we go. All right. So now we got to recalculate these things. In 2024, the number, I'm going to say 11. For the amount, it's just above 25, so I'll put in 25. 1, 2, 3. Those things updated. What's the slope? Oh, 1.3. So it is 1. This is 0.5022. Not good. 3178. Because I rounded up because of the 0.6. And this is 0.234. So, what are these numbers? 12. 12 is right around here. So it's a conservative estimate. What's the number for 6? Yeah, that's a conservative estimate as well. So for MAD 3076. Oh, that's right. What we need to do now is go down and look at these two things. Oh, look, there's almost nothing there. Struck by and against. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, there's so little here, All right, we'll do cut, puncture, scrape first. Copy. puncture scrape, manual material handling, and I don't even know what we're going to find here. I really don't. All right, we're going to filter by cause. We're just looking at cut, puncture, scrape. Sorry, I got to zoom this in for you. All right. Then we have to go down below and look for cut, puncture, scrape. There's only one. Okay, so this needs to go to 1. All right, so that up. Oh, that's not right. It should be integer. Did something happen? Oh. I don't know why that disappeared. Okay, do one more. No, that's with outliers. Did I still? Yeah, it was there for that. That's why. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, so now what are we doing? We're doing cut, puncture, scrape. This is tab 29. MAD 3076. Cut, puncture, scrape. This is cut, puncture, scrape. Oh, didn't need it that wide. And then here is where I'm going to put outliers removed. All right, I need to cut, puncture, scrape. 13, 13, 13. There's 30, only 13. Let's get these updated. Select data, edit, just the Y values, get on the proper tab. 18 through 23 for counts. Okay. Select data, edit, just the Y values, get on the right tab. This is 18 through 22. Go off, come back on. And there we go. All right, well, something happened in 2021. Spiked. So let's go ahead and update this. So based on the figure, that's about right there, 3. This is in between 10,000, 15,000, almost right in the middle. I'm just going to say 12. One outlier. The trend is less than 1. This is 0.1596. This is 1681 and 0.1009. Well, we can't use any of these trends because it's all over the place. So we resort to this 5,000. And that is a low estimate. But we had one really crazy year, and we also have outliers in here, so it's acceptable. I'll recommend this. Man, it's low though. We have one more to do. Save my work. We're going to copy this again. Oh, I hit it twice. I wonder if it's going to give it to me twice. Nope. Paste. So what are we looking at now? We're looking at manual material handling, I believe. Let's move this over to here. There. This is tab 30, MAD 3076, manual material handling. All right, first thing we got to do, turn the header row into a filter. Filter cause. and get rid of everything that's not manual material handling. Jeez, there's so few of them. It almost feels like struck by and against. No, manual material handling. That was the second one. See what happens. I mean, what we're doing, again, we're trying to prioritize, right? Okay, so here there are none. So we got to get rid of all these. Delete and 0. Go up here. Is it freaking out? It is. We're just going to give it 0. Okay. Yep. So all we can do, check our work, 8, 8, 8, 8. This is just, ugh. All right, let's update this. Select data, edit, Y values, on the correct tab, 18 through 23. What just happened? Let's try that again. Get on the right tab, 18 through 23. Slide off, slide back on. Oh, crazy. That's crazy. What the heck? R square went up to 0.74? All right. That, I don't know. I have to double check that. Select data. Edit. Just the Y values. Get on the proper tab, you. Total paid 18 through 22. R square is 0.67. What is going on? I didn't expect to find anything with this. Okay, all these numbers are updated. We gotta update these. So for 2024, it looks like it's between 3 and 4, so we'll just say 3. The amount is just under 8,000, so I'll say 7,500. 0 and 0. What is the trend? Less than 1. The R square is 0.7408. This one is increasing by 1344. And the R square is 0.6749. I mean, that's 2 years of zeros. I would not say that much. It appears to have kind of leveled off. So 3 is not bad. Because, I mean, we've had 2 years in a row with 3. What is it, manual material handling? But that's too high. It's only 8,000. There's no outliers. We haven't had any manual material handling outliers. The other place did. Oh, and 10,000 in 2023. What happens if we were to put that in? Let's see what happens. I gotta do something. I gotta do this. X values. Get in the proper thing. 18 through 23. What up to 0.8? Oh, jeez. That's crazy. Okay, let's bring this back one. Format trend line. This only needs to be a 1. 2024, 10,000. This number shot up to 0.7998. That is interesting. Really interesting. Now I kind of feel that this is the right recommendation. I think there's support for this. For manual material handling. Oops. Material handling. Even though there's no outliers, the R squares are pretty strong to say that these lines are somewhat reliable. So it's only 10, so it's not like we're overestimating by 100,000. It's probably just some. Yeah. Manual material handling seems to be going up, so I also think that that means we should look at it. All right, let's turn these red. We're just at an hour. So I did the mads, but then I did green for money. So let's turn these back to green. So then we know that these are the ones that contain the things we're going to be recommending. So we've got, what do we have here? For recommendation, next week's going to be kind of just putting together all of our recommendations. We've got 3076 manual material handling, cut, puncture, scrape, repetitive motion. We've got 3179 repetitive motion, material handling. Point at manual. Was I going to do this one? I don't think I was going to. Manual material handling for 4484. What do you guys think? I mean, the numbers are just so ugly. And then the averages is 8,000, and the only there was 2 years where 8,000, but the last 2 years they were lower. I don't know, you guys. I don't like it. I really don't. I'm gonna put a cautionary tale. I need to think about this. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 recommendations. 1, 2, 3, 5 from Poinet, 2 from Madison. And so for the assignment this week, what I want you to do. So we've got Poinet with and without. So here's what we can do. I want this figure right here for Poinet. I think I had said you should put both of them, but this has both of them in it. So this, I would like to see. I do want to see your this. Just make sure that you're doing it properly. Although I have the numbers. But I want to see your figures. So really, if you want to give me this and then make sure I've got these with outliers. These are outliers removed, I think, right? Make sure you guys are updating your stuff better than I am. I'm on the remove tab. This is with the one with the outliers included. So you guys make sure you're updating that. This is Poi. This is 3076. Uh-oh, I don't know what just happened. Oh. Poinet 3076, total paid. So make sure you guys are updating these things. I didn't. I'm recording. I'm almost done. That's why I yelled. Sorry. So make sure you're cleaning things up. So I want to see your estimates and then the figures you use to get those estimates. And then when you get into the recommendations, it's really important. I want to see this table and what you're doing. I want to see this and this. But then I also want to see this table here. Okay, just this amount. Calendar count, because I want to see to make sure your numbers are matching up. That's what's important to me. Make sure you make this stuff look good. Let's see, format table, and this is Poinet. Let's see, what happens if I do this? While it's all highlighted, I can go up to data and hit the filter to get rid of those down things. Let's make this all white. And then here's another thing we can do. Bring the size down to there. Make it nice and tight together. That's probably too tight. We can flip that. Get rid of some of these. Doesn't that look better? I think it does. So that and then these down here, that's what I want to see. And this is where you can make it look kind of cool, whatever. Yeah, that's what I want to see. So that's what I want you to be. Oh, great. I'm going to save my work and now everything's going to be screwed up. Where is that? Oh, I don't know where that went. I think I already closed the assignment. But that's what I want you to do, a copy and paste. Make sure you guys are, when you copy it and you paste it, make sure you're right. And when it goes to paste, you look at the paste options, play around with it, make it look good. That's what I'm really hoping for. So we're over an hour now, but that's really everything I want you to do. If you don't want to do this one, the point at 4484 magnitude, you don't have to. I'm currently not liking it. That's going to change your numbering. Just make sure you know that. So if you keep it in, you're going to have 30 tabs. If you take it out, you'll have 29 tabs. No big deal. And next week there'll be one tab, but we'll be drawing all this information we got this week, and yeah, and we'll be creating our final results. So you guys know what the answers are. And the reason being is, either we default to annual averages or we use the forecasted losses. If in these these figures, we have an R square value of either close to or above 0.8, because then that's a little bit more trustworthy. It's not perfect, it's just trustworthy. And it needs to be justified when you compare it to other numbers, like if there are outliers removed and stuff. All right, that's what I got. So let me know if you have any questions.